Hi, Kinderstars and families. It's good to be back at school. I know it was a great break for everyone and for myself, but it is nice to be back at school. We have 5 months, and so looking at the time that we have together and what we can do to maximize that time at school and at home to help our Kinderstars be the most successful that they can be. Each week, coming home in your Kinderstars purple folder is kind of some homework activities or just some skill practice for them to do at home that connects to what we're learning at school. Their family times, each week we have a new selection of the week. So our story that connects our amazing words, vocabulary, comprehension, letters, sounds, is in our family times. It'll give you a little brief outline of what we are focusing on, some activities. They are short, but good practice. Kind of gives you a snapshot into what we're learning at school. When you complete those, you can give yourself put a star next to those activities, and then your Kinderstar can return this to school with his or her name on it and earn some Bobcat bucks. And it is really just great practice. Another option for some skill practice is our homework sheet. They are labeled Monday, Tuesday. You can do those each day, or you can choose one day to get them all done, depending on your schedule. Again, if you want to put a star next to those to show which ones you have done, that would be great. And again, they are just quick little skill practice for them to do. One very important, some important things that are coming home are their weekly readers. It's really best to keep these all together in one place. These are something that they can access and practice. These are just great because they do highlight the words, the sight words and high frequency words that we are learning at school. But they also use decodable words. So when they come to an unfamiliar word, they have some strategies to sound those words out. So they feel very successful with these, and it also helps with their fluency. So they begin to read smoothly without having to stop to think about those high frequency words or having to sound out words. So practicing these each week or each day is very helpful. Another great sheet to keep, and I would keep them in a folder or all together, are the fluency sentences. These two are in the same pattern and uses those same practice words we're practicing as they are in these decodable books. They are just great sentences. Yes, they might get through it one time, but they should read them more than one time so that they do become fluent. Those words just become automatic. Those are another great. Now, when you finish those things, and if your Kinderstar is needing some other things to do, because we're not at school 5 days a week, we aren't getting the cutting and coloring practice that we usually do. So it's really important that Kinderstars get some fine motor practice. These skill cutting sheets are great. You have a packet of them. They trace, track the letter inside the object. The dotted line they trace, and then they color in. And I know it's hard to really keep them on track to color in the entire white space, but that is good practice. And using crayon is a little better because it requires a little bit more strength to use crayons to do that. Then they're going to use their scissors to do the practice cutting. They also cut around the big square around the paper. So these are great. One of these each day or any other coloring and cutting practice that you have for them would be great. Another resource that you have at home that came home in their take-home bag is this folder that has some practice sheets and some in kind of a slick sleeve, so they can use their dry erase marker. If you have the thin ones, they work a little bit better for writing. But days of the week calendar, things that are on our report card, one of our standards, sight word of the day. So as you go through their sight word cards, you come to a word that they don't know, then they can practice it on their sight word paper. Same with a number of the day. How many ways can they show a number? Practice using their 10 frames, adding with manipulatives. There's a number line to help with adding. So there are lots of resources in here that are reusable. So just some things that you can do at home or that they can do at home just to practice and sharpen up those skills as we enter into the second part of the year. Thanks for all your support. You've been amazing. I know it's been a challenging year, but we're getting through it, and we're going to give our Kinderstars the best experience we can. Thank you. Have a great week.